I mean, if you're Kuminga, you want to be Kobe. You don't want to be Sean Marion. And Sean Marion was awesome. Sean Marion
Wasn't he like a
was a
2?
really good player. He was a 3. He had a funky jumper. He was with Steve Nash Phoenix teams, but then he won the title with Dirk sort of towards the later stages.
I remember him as a Phoenix Sun. Yeah.
I don't see a lot of Sean Marion game in Kuminga, except for his rookie year when he had to D up Luka. That was where you saw it, but I haven't seen it since. Kuminga is more like somebody who compared him to this guy. Maybe it was Baron Davis. Somebody compared him to Tracy McGrady. He's like, oh, it's going to be like Tracy McGrady when he left Toronto to be his own guy. I'm like, I don't see that because Tracy
T-Mac
McGrady
was like a scoring lead.
Yeah, he could shoot like. He could get his shot off at every opportunity too. I don't know what JK is going to be. I'm a JK fan. I will root for him wherever he goes if it's not on the Warriors. I do hope though that they are very smart with him because Logan Murdoch was on the Zach Lowe show and Logan Murdoch reminded everybody that they did this Chris Paul deal for Jordan Poole and it ended up with them getting nothing out of it. Like they cannot afford to do something like that again. So
no, I bring it up on this podcast a couple times a year. You look back at that deal where they sent a first round pick and Jordan Poole and Patrick Baldwin. So 2 first round picks basically for Chris Paul, who left for nothing.
Yeah. You can't afford to do that again. Like you may, maybe there was this like idea that your post championship and your window is a lot bigger. It's smaller now. It's a little smaller now because of the age of your players. So they can't afford. I think they have to really hit a home run on whatever this Kuminga deal is going to be. And I literally don't know what his market is going to be either. So
I think the really interesting thing that I feel like Bobby Marks pointed out is that they're only going to be able to use 50% of that salary in an outgoing trade. So like a sign and trade. Say Kuminga, reaches like he's got to work with the Warriors, but whoever they sign and trade him to, say he ends up signing the 5/150. Is that what it would be? The 5 for 150 at 30 per year or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
They can only use 15 of that 30 in an outgoing trade, like to money match.
Mm-hmm.
It can only be 15 mil. So it's a really interesting kind of aspect to the whole GM maneuvering of like, putting all that together.
Yeah, Dunleavy hit a home run with the Jimmy Butler deal, so I think people are off of his back a little bit. But he would cement himself as a legendary Bay Area GM if he hits a home run with whatever this Kuminga deal is.
Yeah, I mean, he's the one who made the Jordan Poole trade. I think Bob signed extended Poole, and the following year Mike traded him after he said he wasn't gonna. But I think we all knew he was going to. But yeah, it's just we'll keep an eye on whatever the hell the Kuminga thing is. I think Kerr was basically saying on that TK show of what we all kind of think, in a sense of like everyone's like, oh, who's the next Andrew Wiggins? Who's the next Aaron Gordon? Basically, who's the next player that was miscast as a star and ends up being an impact playoff player?
Yeah,
Kerr thinks that's Kuminga. And if I'm Kuminga, I'm saying screw you. I want to be Aaron Gordon in Orlando. I want to be Andrew Wiggins in Minnesota. I want to have that opportunity to be the player that makes all the money, that scores all the points. Like I don't blame him at all. I think he should go try to do that. I think we are going to get back to a point though where Kerr was right. But as a young player, it's like go do your thing. So that's what it's going to be. Brooklyn. Good luck, Kuminga.